Hey guys, if you're watching this, you're probably ready to finally lose weight and feel amazing. But let's be honest, the internet is full of so much confusing and contradictory information about weight loss, it's enough to make anyone's head spin. But guys, I'm here to tell you that sustainable weight loss doesn't come from quick fixes. It comes from understanding the science behind how our bodies actually lose fat. In this video, we're going to separate fact from fiction and debunk some of the biggest weight loss myths out there. We'll break down what really works based on science and give you practical tips you can start using today. Because you deserve to feel confident in your body and reach your goals the healthy way. So whether you're just starting your weight loss journey or you've been struggling for a while, this video is for you. Let's dive in. Alright, before we dive into the myths and the solutions, let's make sure we're all on the same page about what fat loss actually is. At its core, fat loss is about energy balance. You see, our bodies need a certain amount of energy, we measure this in calories, to function every day, for everything from breathing to digesting food to working out. When we consume more calories than our body needs for energy, it stores the excess as fat, kind of like a backup energy reserve. On the flip side, when we use more energy than we take in through food, our body has to tap into those fat stores for fuel. This is called a caloric deficit, and it's the key to losing fat. Now there are two main ways to create a caloric deficit: eating less or moving more. To tip the scales towards fat loss, you need to make sure the calories outside is heavier than the calories inside. It's as simple as that. Now, let's debunk some of those pesky myths that might be holding you back from seeing the results you deserve. Myth number 1, eating fat makes you fat. This one's a classic, and it's time to set the record straight. Eating fat doesn't automatically make you gain fat. Remember, it's all about that energy balance we talked about. In fact, healthy fats are incredibly important for our bodies. They help us feel full and satisfied after meals, which can actually prevent overeating. Healthy fats also play a crucial role in hormone production, cell function, and even nutrient absorption. So don't be afraid to include sources of healthy fats in your diet like avocados, nuts, seeds, and olive oil. Myth number 2, carbs are the enemy. This is another big one that needs to go. Carbs have gotten a bad rap over the years, but the truth is, our bodies need carbohydrates for energy. They're our brain's preferred source of fuel, and they're essential for muscle function. The problem isn't carbs themselves, it's the types of carbs we often consume in excess. Instead of cutting out carbs completely, focus on choosing complex carbs like whole grains, fruits, vegetables, and legumes. And finally, myth number 3, you can target belly fat. When you lose fat, you lose it from all over. Now that we've busted some myths, let's shift our focus to what science actually tells us about sustainable fat loss. And the number 1 factor is, you guessed it, creating that caloric deficit. Remember the seesaw? To lose fat, you need to consistently burn more calories than you consume. Now this doesn't mean you have to starve yourself or follow some crazy restrictive diet. Instead, aim for a moderate caloric deficit of around 300 to 500 calories per day. This is a sustainable rate of weight loss that you can maintain over time without feeling deprived. Another important factor is incorporating strength training into your routine. While cardio is great for burning calories in the moment, strength training helps you build muscle mass. And muscle is metabolically active tissue, meaning it burns more calories at rest than fat. So, by building muscle, you're essentially increasing your metabolism and making it easier to burn fat long term. When it comes to fat loss, not all calories are created equal. Focus on filling your plate with plenty of fruits, vegetables, lean protein sources, and whole grains. Now here's the thing about fat loss. It's not just about the physical aspects of diet and exercise, it's also about what's going on inside your head. Your mindset and habits play a huge role in your success. In fact, most people who struggle with their weight don't do so because they lack information about what to do, but because they haven't developed the right mindset and habits to support their goals. One of the most important things you can do is to set realistic expectations. Sustainable fat loss takes time and effort. It's not about quick fixes or crash diets, it's about making gradual changes to your lifestyle that you can stick with over time. So, be patient with yourself and celebrate your progress along the way. Another key habit is to become more mindful of your eating habits. Pay attention to your hunger and fullness cues. Eat slowly and savor your food. When you're more present during meals, you're more likely to make healthier choices and feel more satisfied with less food. By planning your meals in advance and prepping healthy snacks and meals, you'll be less likely to make impulsive, unhealthy choices when you're hungry. Now let's talk about some of the biggest scams and red flags to watch out for in the weight loss industry. Because unfortunately there are a lot of companies out there that prey on people's desire for quick and easy weight loss solutions. One of the biggest red flags is any product or program that promises rapid weight loss. Remember, sustainable weight loss takes time and effort. If something sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Another red flag is any product that claims to be a miracle cure or a secret solution. Fat loss isn't about magic pills or potions. It's about making sustainable lifestyle changes that support your health and well-being. Detox teas are a prime example of a weight loss scam. These teas often claim to flush toxins from your body and promote rapid weight loss. But here's the thing, your body is already perfectly capable of detoxifying itself through your liver, kidneys, and digestive system. Fat burners are another product that often gets overhyped in the weight loss industry. While there are some ingredients that can slightly increase your metabolism, the effects are usually minimal and don't outweigh the potential side effects. Alright, now that we've covered the science, busted some myths, and talked about what to avoid, let's bring it all together with some practical tips you can start implementing today. And the best part is, these tips are all about making small, sustainable changes to your lifestyle that add up to big results over time. First and foremost, focus on eating a healthy, balanced diet that's rich in whole, unprocessed foods. Aim to fill your plate with 80% whole foods like fruits, vegetables, lean protein sources, and whole grains. And don't be afraid to include healthy fats like avocados, nuts, seeds, and olive oil. These will help keep you feeling full and satisfied, which can prevent overeating. Another important tip is to make sure you're staying hydrated throughout the day. Drinking plenty of water helps to curb hunger, boost your metabolism, and flush out toxins. Aim to drink at least 2 to 3 liters of water per day. You can also sip on herbal teas or add slices of fruit to your water for a refreshing flavor boost. Now let's talk about movement. Aim to get at least 30 minutes of moderate intensity exercise most days of the week. This could be anything from brisk walking, to dancing, to swimming, to cycling. Find activities you enjoy, and that fit into your lifestyle. In addition to cardio, try to incorporate 2 to 3 strength training sessions into your weekly routine. Strength training helps to build muscle mass, which, as we talked about earlier, increases your metabolism and helps you burn more calories at rest. You don't need a fancy gym membership to strength train. And finally, let's not forget about the importance of rest and recovery. So there you have it, guys. The truth about weight loss, backed by science, not hype. You don't need to follow fads, you don't need to punish your body, you just need science, structure, and support. Stay consistent and your results will come. Remember, knowledge is power. The more you understand about how your body works, the better equipped you'll be to make healthy choices that support your weight loss goals. Now I want to hear from you. What's the biggest myth you used to believe about weight loss? Let me know in the comments below. Until next time, stay healthy. Before we wrap up, let's dive into one more crucial aspect that often gets overlooked: sleep. Yes, you heard that right, sleep. Studies have shown that lack of sleep can significantly affect your weight loss journey. Research found that dieters who slept for only 5.5 hours lost 55% less body fat compared to those who slept for 8.5 hours. So, why is sleep so important? When you don't get enough sleep, your body's hunger hormones, ghrelin and leptin, go out of balance. Ghrelin increases while leptin decreases, leading to increased appetite and cravings. This makes it much harder to stick to your diet. So there you have it, the underrated but vital role of sleep in weight loss. Prioritize your sleep just as you would your diet and exercise. Your body will thank you for it. Until next time, stay healthy. As we come to the end of this video, let's quickly recap the key points we've covered. First, we delved into the basics of fat loss, understanding what it truly means. Then, we debunked common myths that often lead to confusion and frustration. We also explored what science says you should focus on, emphasizing the importance of evidence-based strategies. Your mindset and habits were highlighted as critical components, more influential than you might think. We also identified the biggest scams and red flags to avoid, ensuring you don't fall prey to false promises. And finally, we provided real, actionable tips you can start implementing today. And we emphasized the crucial role of sleep in your weight loss journey. Remember, this journey is a marathon, not a sprint. Stay patient, stay consistent, and most importantly, be kind to yourself. Every small step brings you closer to your goal. You've got this, and we're here to support you every step of the way. Until next time, stay healthy and keep pushing forward.